there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar. Yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Heward, not Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And off we go in a rainy game from Cleveland. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
I think we're all excited to see just how early they cut him loose and let him start taking off with it as a runner. He's a quarterback for the modern NFL game, and part of why they're confident in starting week 1 as a rookie is the added dimension he brings to their offense.
Good hit on the Browns here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
From the 41. Caught, there's the rookie out of Bowling Green. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Big strike downfield to Judy. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They'll come up first and 10.
That's another Browns first down.
John Kitts out the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, Sanders made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This a 39-yarder. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They pick up the block inside the 40. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Right, ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before it's hauled down. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Peter, run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And this is a rush call. A pick 6 for Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Juke the defender. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Under the gun, here's Sanders. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
He's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Good for another Cleveland Browns.
Right side, quick pass, complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmys and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Up 2nd and 3. At the Bengals 10-yard line.
Now Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Into the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
The throw now is Sanders. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Sanders going to throw on 4. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Gun.
Burrow on the play action. Finds a man right side. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort? He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Sanders going to look to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Brought in by Burks. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second down at the Browns.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The jumpiness backs him up. Now 6 to go on second down. Burrow to the air now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Stop. Stop. Lady. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
5-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. He misfired on that one. It's behind the head. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Down and goal. From the 5-yard line.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Following that flag against the defense, 2 yards to the marker now on 3rd down.
Hey, can't.
One play action here. Burrow. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Bengals are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes out a one-stop. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to denying the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns at a deficit. First and 10 from the 41.
Go!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
That's another.
To the air, Sanders. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense set for a first and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Burrow. Hits him on the out route. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
From the 24. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here we go.
Now Piron. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Running back sent in motion. On third and goal, here's Burrow. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We've reached halftime, Brock. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
180.
Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards. Second and 6 coming up.
A gain of 9. Brings up
The tight end in motion now.
at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. A lot of grass ahead. That's the 25. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. To the line we go. They're set first and 10.
A gain of 50 yards. First
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going again here, Sanders. Oh no, they get him yet again. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Brown on the inside give. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals 1st down.
From the red zone now. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
To the ground with Piron. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete over the middle. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for in the call sheet.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening.
And they pick him up again! And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Burrow now on 1st down. Got the big yards on the right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Right, ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, you got to play clean football. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Come on. 60 versus.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Taken in by Fannin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
More yards. That's another Browns.
And off heading left. It's Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Sanders back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. 2nd and 6 coming up here. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. The throw is caught. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Pretty short here, Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And it's no good. We missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Straight ahead, it's Brown. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Slot receiver headed left. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They give left side, Judkins. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds a man, right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
That's good.
Operating from the gun, there's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that...
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Dax Hill. Space on the right, he's got room. The 30. He's at the 10. And this is a rush call, a pick 6 for Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the 47. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Sanders now. That's caught for the first. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. First and 10 now from the 30. Sanders setting the pass. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. It's his running back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to do some window dressing. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Chop alert, go!
Again to Sampson here up the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. and especially on these short to intermediate throws, and count on those being efficient and effective.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Steady.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
It's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
42. What?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects with fans. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second.
Here we go.
Brings up second down
Big 13.
at the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.